What's up, world? Welcome to another episode 42
42.
of the Show About Nothing podcast. We knee deep in this joint. We almost a year in of a full
I think we
season.
are a full year
I think we make a year in March.
in March.
Yeah, because we started. No, I think we did crack cap a year.
We capped a year because we started towards playoff time last year.
We did. We did. We absolutely did. We did cap a year. But yeah, man, we in these streets, bro. We out here, man. We really out here in these.
We are in the YouTube streets, my friend. If you had a drink, I would say cheers to that, my boy.
Oh man, cheers to that. And tell them what you got going on before we get going. Tell them what you got going on.
Oh, breaking news. Breaking news out of the out of the Show About Nothing camp.
And you're right. We started January 16th, so we have capped the year. So
Hey, happy year anniversary belated year anniversary, but happy year anniversary to us. Let's go. Shouts out to the Show About Nothing. We all did that.
oh yeah, but go ahead, tell everybody what you got cooking up. Tell them what's
Oh yeah. So breaking news out of the Show About Nothing team. As you know, June over here on this side, he has his own individual ventures. He be doing the music thing. You know, he be making some pretty dope coffee shop hip hop music.
I try.
I mean, this man right here, he laced in the streets with the good vibes. You know, he's going across the world. He global in these streets in Finland and Switzerland, Thailand and Japan. Like this man right here, he just touching a whole lot of like global stuffs. You know, he touching the musics.
Hey man, I try.
He's feeling the vibes. He's giving you the feel goods.
You know, I try. You know, I'm out here. I'll be out here. I'll be trying.
Well, I'm here today. And I put it on my Insta. Now I kind of I pinned it to my Twitter/X profile. Like it's there. Your boy has officially re-entered. Mind you, I said it again. I've re-entered the YouTube game. Your boy Izzyphatasmo has Westside Sports has the Westside Sports YouTube channel up and active. I got videos already on the channel. I did a video with the Super Bowl preview, an instant reaction, and I've dropped a couple of videos already talking about the free agency and certain quarterbacks along the NFL. More videos will be dropping. More videos will be had. I'm excited. I'm actually having fun. I'm actually doing things a little bit differently. I'm doing things a little bit more organized now from the last time I did it. So I'm excited to see where this is going to go. You know, football is a never-ending thing. There's always never-ending news that's going to be happening left and right. So, hey, there's going to be a lot that comes around. Like I said, I got videos already on this channel already. I got like 4 or 5. I got 2 videos that are going to be dropping this week. Matter of fact, I got a video dropping tomorrow at 12. And then I got another one dropping on Thursday at 12. So Tuesday, Thursday, got videos dropping on those days. So stay tuned. Do me a favor. Anybody that subscribed to the Show About Nothing, anybody that's subscribed to this channel here, give your boy a like. Give your boy a look-see. Westside Sports. That's WESSIDE Sports. With your boy Izzyphatasmo. I guarantee you, like, if you love football, if you like talking about that type of stuff, bro, you're gonna rock with it.
Oh yeah, man, you out here, bro. Like I said, man, like I'm proud that you getting back in the podcast street. Not podcast. Back in these
The podcast will be coming next. Like I will be hopping into the podcast later on, but like right now, I just want to build something up, get something established, and then go from there.
Yeah, like I'm glad you're back in these YouTube streets. Glad you he hit me up telling me like, yo, man, yeah, I'm back in these YouTube shows. Like, all right, cool. Like I'm like I always tell him like, yo, keep it up, bro. And he was like, every day showing me like, yo, I got this. I'm working on that. I'm like, keep it up, bro. Like, cause YouTube is it's one of the things like it can get very discouraging at times because if you don't stay on it, because if you a person like, yo, my numbers ain't what they are, like, yo, okay, cool. You can't look at, like I say, I tell people, and I say this to myself, like me talking to myself, like you can't look at the number because that'll get you. Because like I just hit 1,000 views on my video I did for Montez for a new album that he put out. God is good, like, and like I didn't expect that video to get numbers like that, but I tweeted AJ Francis the video and shouted him out, and he retweeted it, and it just blew up from there. Like, all right, cool.
Hey, let's go.
I did it the day of, like nobody reviewed it. I was the first one to review it. So I reviewed it, broke it down, retweeted it, tweeted it at him, not thinking he gonna see it. He retweeted it and it just shot. It was going up, it was going fast. Like, oh, okay. It hit 1,000. I haven't had 1,000 views on a video in a long time. It's like YouTube has changed so much that it's hard to get even 100 views on a video. Like I've hit, like when I did my NCAA video, they got like close to 1,000. They got 700, 800. I got to that, it has stopped. But like this is the first time, like, oh, I'm back in the loop. I'm back. All right, cool. So it's like when it comes to YouTube, it's a very like you gotta really
you gotta find that niche. You gotta find that sweet spot.
Yeah, like you gotta find what, like I tell people, if you find what works, whatever you did to get you 1,000 views or whatever, do that again. Like whatever you did, do it again. And I guarantee it's going to continue to grow because like the way I grew this channel was I just did not reaction, but like say something crazy happened at the MTV Awards. I'm watching the MTV Awards, waiting for something crazy to happen. I'm waiting for the controversy to happen. And I see it, I grab a thumbnail, review it, talk about it, throw it up there, views, videos. I get 100, I get like 1,000, 2,000 views in a night. Not even 2,000. I get a couple, a couple, probably like 1,000 something. Like within the night. But like still, like it's cool. Like I said, you gotta know, you gotta find your lane because something's gonna stick eventually. Something's gonna stick. That's what I tell people. Like that's the only thing I tell people. If you do YouTube, you got to do it consistently. You can't. It's no slowing down. You gotta constantly feed. Gotta constantly crank out stuff, even when you don't want to crank out stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay on your P's and Q's when it comes to that. And for me, right now it's more along the lines of just like, like football season may be over. We just had the Super Bowl happen last week or whatever. But you know what though? There's still a lot of stuff happening in the NFL. There's still a lot of stuff to be discussed. Like, you got the free agency coming up. You got quarterbacks that might be on the move. A quarterback that possibly may not even be with the team due to a sticky situation he found himself in or whatever.
Which is still stupid.
Yeah, it's weird. But, there's a lot of stuff that can be had. There's a lot of stuff that can be talked about. And, you kind of wonder, where that line is. And, the first two videos that I did, only a couple of views here and there. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm just going to start pumping these videos out. And I'm not going to lie, like the first two videos that I did, like I kind of saw the views tick up a little bit more than I thought. And I'm like, okay, there might be something here. So just going to be sticking on that vein for right now until we get to the NFL draft and whatever. And then from there, that's when I might go ahead and just like focus on a specific team instead of just doing like a whole league type of situation. And then just run it from there. So there's a lot that I have planned. There's a lot that I have my eyes on right now.
And I can tell, like I said, once you start seeing you getting like 30 views, 40 views, you start seeing you get like double digit. Okay, I got 30 views on this one, got 40 on that one, 50, okay, maybe 60. Like keep it going because like long as you not get 2 views a video and one of those 2 of the views is you. Like you putting up video, like I tell Izzy this all the time. Make sure you tweet your videos out. Retweet the podcast because he don't be retweeting. He don't be retweeting because that, and make sure you put your hashtags in your videos.
Oh yeah, that's what the one thing I always do. Like I make sure, like if I'm talking about a specific team or whatever or a player, where it says the whole tags thing, that's what I'm dropping. I'm always making
And
sure.
so even on Instagram, because you record stuff on your phone, right, or your laptop.
Phone for right now.
So like whatever piece you got in there, the key piece, cut that, put that on Instagram. Like I said, he don't put tags in his Instagram videos on his Instagram. Only when he posts, he just posts a video. Put your tags in there and drop something like put stuff in your stories too. Like, all right, tag it and like link your video to in your Instagram story and send people there. Cause like that's how a lot of people like. That's how our boy Drew get so much content on his Instagram because he do WWE gameplay. He posted, but he didn't do the pictures. Like he got it's dope how he does it, but he doesn't put up gameplay. But he got storyline that he does via his Instagram. But like he gets a lot of traction and a whole lot of traction actually. Like, but like yeah, you got. It's ways to really like build your channel up. Like all it takes is I tell people it only takes one video to blow up to get you going. Cause like I say in music, it takes one song to take off. It takes one video to go viral, and you like yo. But like I said, it's like music. You go viral with music. Hey, you better have some stuff in the tuck because that's a lot of people go wrong. They have all this viral music, then they try to put out a project. It take a long time to put music out. You know, you gotta have stuff ready. Like, I got enough stuff. And like one of these songs go viral, I got a heap of stuff in the trunk on AKA Spotify and Apple Music that y'all can listen to. So if something go viral, hey, you got, like I say, he's doing his thing. I'm proud of my brother. Like he's going all the way in with it. So like he gonna have a desk at ESPN on Fox Sports. I'm gonna say it.
Hey, look, here's to that, man. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping. If not at ESPN, man, I'm gonna be pulling something like a Pat McAfee.
Hey, man, hey, that'll even be fine. Like yo,
me and Pat McAfee 1-on-1 talking football.
That's Pat McAfee crazy. That's a wild boy. I don't know if you can hang with Pat Mac. Pat is a wild boy. That's a wild boy.
Him and his crew, they a bunch of wild boys. Don't get it twisted, but like, hey, they know their stuff. They know they know their stuff. They know them football stuffs.
Speaking of football, man, you sent me something today about the UFL rules. What are we looking at, my boy?
Well, the UFL is gonna be starting up soon, like in March, and they announced their rules last week. Matter of fact, last Tuesday, they announced their rules for the 2024 season.
And let the good people know what these rules are, my boy.
Huh?
Let the good people know what the rules are, man. What we looking at? How we looking?
Okay, now, so I'm gonna read you the first, just a little bit. Read you a little bit here from the UFL's official release. February 13th, 2024, out of Arlington, Texas. The United Football League, aka UFL, will continue to build on the innovation of both the XFL and the USFL with its rules for the 2024 season. The UFL has adopted several innovative rules from both previous leagues to deliver an exciting, fast-paced game with plenty of action. The UFL has adopted the XFL's point after touchdown options. Kickoffs will resemble the USFL's more traditional style play with a modification of moving the kickoff line back to the 20-yard line. And some other slight modifications have been had. So here we go. 2024 UFL rules highlights, the points after touchdown.
Okay.
Now, as we know in the NFL, when it comes to a touchdown, you have the option of kicking a field goal for 1 point or going for the 2-point conversion, right? In the UFL, that's not the thing. There are no extra points. There's no field goals for an extra point.
Okay.
So after a touchdown, teams will have three scrimmage play options following a touchdown. If they try it from the 2-yard line, there will be a 1 point successful. There'll be 1 point after the play.
Okay.
So basically, if you score a touchdown and you go and you elect to try from the 2-yard line and you make it, you add 1 more point. So you get 7 points in total.
Okay.
If you try from the 5-yard line and you make it, you get 2 extra points. So think of it like a 2-point conversion after a touchdown.
All right.
And then if you try from the 10-yard line and you make it, you get 3 extra points added onto your total. So basically, the 2-yard line is like your regular extra point.
Okay.
The 5-yard line is like your regular 2-point conversion.
Okay.
The 10-yard line is like the big one, is where you get them 3 extra points.
Okay.
Kickoffs will look more like the traditional college NFL kickoff, but it will take place from the 20-yard line from the kicking team. Kickoffs out of bounds will give possession to the receiving team 30 yards from the spot of the kickoff or at the spot where the ball went out of bounds. Now, this was something that a lot of people were kind of looking at. And if anybody has seen the XFL, then you remember where you had the kicking team on one line, and then you had the receiving team literally like 5 yards away from the other team. So
right.
They were kind of like this.
Yeah.
They're not doing that anymore. So this is going to resemble like a regular NFL style kickoff.
Okay.
The touchbacks, though, is going to change. The touchbacks won't be happening at the 20 or 25. It'll be happening like 30 yards.
That's cool. And see, here's my thing with the UF. I feel like, I hope, like I said about the XFL, I know they said the XFL didn't do well last year. Like, as far as, I don't know, they said the XFL didn't do as great. I read something about it. They were talking about the Rock. He failed the XFL. That's why they merged the USFL. Who knows? But I'm like this. Spring football is like, hey, we get more football. Hey, I'm like, I hope this is great. I want to see how far this goes. I hope this ain't like a one and done type thing. I think like, yo.
I mean, we already had we had 2 seasons of the USFL.
Yep.
We had the XFL make its return after being gone for like 3 years because of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And now the two are merging together. I would say that I think we're going to get a lot more spring football in the future. I don't think this is just going to be a one and done deal. I will say, though, as a person that was watching the XFL when it first started, I'm kind of sad that there are several teams that didn't make the cut.
Oh yeah, like that sucks. Like
Seattle Sea Dragons, they are no longer a part of the league, which is sad because Seattle was actually coming out for those games. Like they actually had a fan base they were building. Vegas, they actually had something kind of building up as well. I get that you want to have teams that generally were getting crowds. You want to try and build the hype up with like with teams that you knew for a fact were going to be getting some sort of fanfare. I know DC has a wild fan base. Their
fans are crazy.
I mean, the beer snake is going to be back, which is going to be fun to watch. St. Louis, they got their team coming back as well. We know the Dome is going to be rocking this year.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of St. Louis, Cincinnati Bengals, they had AJ McCarron on their roster as a backup since Joe Burrow went out with injury in the middle of the season. In 2023, this last season,
right.
They wanted to re-sign McCarron. He actually opted to leave the team.
He left the Bengals.
Mm-hmm. He asked for his release, and they said and they gave it to him.
Wait, he went back to St. Louis?
He's going to be playing his second season with the St. Louis Battlehawks.
I mean, well, you got to get the keys back to the car now. Like, oh man, you got to get the keys back to the. Man, I know my role. I know. Like it.
I mean, Jake Browning played his part. He did his thing as a backup, and I mean, he proved to the Bengals like if Joe Burrow ever goes down again, we got a guy to like hold it down for us. So I think they like what they saw in Jake Browning, and I don't blame them one bit. But I also don't blame AJ McCarron for what he did. I mean, the dude loves football. He loves playing. And, you know, the type of person he is, whenever you would watch those Battlehawk games, he put his heart and soul into it. Like he played the game. He played the game with a lot of passion. And like, I enjoyed watching him play in Seattle, or not Seattle. I enjoyed watching him play in St. Louis. Words are hard. But I can't wait to see what he does in St. Louis this year for the UFL. Like, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Look, I've never seen anything like what St. Louis did last year. Like the third week, that mug was sold out. Like,
bruh, no, like, what was it? They had three.
It was the second or third week, wasn't it? Week 4?
They had 3 away games to start the season.
You're right. Week 4.
Week 4 was the home opener. And when they showed up, man, the entire, like, I was tracking the Battlehawks through social media, and they were like getting tickets sold out. Like, they were having tickets, you know, pretty much being sold for the game for the home opener. Bro, they had to open up the upper deck because that's how full it had gotten. Like the lower in the middle part of the arena got like super packed. Like it was full to capacity. They had to open up the upper deck.
Look, I just need Arlington to pull. Dude, I need Texas. I need to do the same. Like, cause the Renegades are cold. I like them. Like, I just felt like my thing with this team, they won the championship.
They were supposed to be this was a team that kind of sucked in the season, but they somehow squeaked into the record didn't make sense, but like they found a way to win.
And I just feel like it was a quarterback situation. They didn't get the quarterback situation together till the end. And I like to do like I just need my quarterback to just sling the damn ball, just throw it. It was like too many run plays, too many bubble screens, too many run play options. Like Nick Graham.
this man right here, this guy right here, this man right here talking about like, man, you see what the USFL doing, man? They throwing the ball down the field. That's what I was waiting for. And I'm like, yeah, they've established themselves already.
So that's what I mean. Like, that's why I didn't like
this man wants a 80-yard bomb first play of the drive. Like, just go ahead.
I don't need 80 yards. I just need you to throw. If I'm your top guy, I'm your receiver, and this man is my bro. This dude he can't guard me. Throw the ball up. I'm going to catch it. Just throw it. This dude is slow. He's not gonna catch me. And I felt like that was playing it so safe the first 3 weeks. Like,
well, remember,
got you. Throw the goddamn ball, shout it.
But okay, let's remember. They didn't have a preseason.
That's very true.
They didn't have a preseason, so you know we could look at it like that. Like they were still trying to get the kinks out or whatever. And I told you that I was like, it's going to be slow for the first few weeks, but once the pace picks up, just be ready for them to ball out. And did I not steer you? Did I steer you wrong?
You did not. I mean, like it's just like I'm like, bro, like this is slow. Like it's like
it's just slow. It's like how did Roman Reigns say it after WrestleMania? This is like jambalaya. It's like a good gumbo. This ain't no McDonald's. This ain't no instant fast food. We slow cooking you something beautiful. Like you gotta pay attention for more than 20 seconds.
I mean, like, I like the XFL. I like that my team won a championship. Cool.
I'm kind of sad Seattle's no longer part of it. I'm sad.
Who?
Seattle. I'm sad that they're not part of it.
Oh yeah, man. They gonna bring them back like that. I mean, I get
Seattle was they were a solid team.
Yeah, and I see what they're going for when you bring it up.
I mean, like, how can you not forget Seattle Sea Dragons legend Ben DiNucci?
DiNucci, yes. He was a Cowboy quarterback.
Boy, he's with I think he signed with the Broncos.
I know, but he was a kid. He played for the Cowboys for a little bit.
Bro, I remember watching, dude. You want to know why I like Ben DiNucci in Seattle?
Because you like saying DiNucci?
No. So I watched him play a couple of games. I kid you not. The dude wore number 6 and had the same type of characteristics, same type of attitude as watching someone that we're all very familiar with.
Oh, Baker to Mayfield.
Yeah, like I was watching him in the XFL. I was like, wait. Like at first when I saw him like throw the ball and start, with his antics, I'm like, wait a minute. When did Baker Mayfield sign up with Seattle? And then I see the name and I'm like, wait a minute. Haven't I seen him before?
Huh?
This man right here, he's throwing dimes. I mean, he had freaking what's his name?
Oh,
He had
Philip Lindsay.
He had Philip Lindsay on the team, and he had Gordon, the wide receiver from Cleveland.
I know you're talking about.
He had oh my gosh, it's gonna.
Why you do that? I feel like with the XFL, like I get you going with the crowd thing. They want to start with teams who can draw big crowds, which is understandable. Before, it's a money thing and it's a TV thing too. I get it, but at the same time, they gonna pick up, like I said, because like it's just like how many teams? Like ain't it like
there it is.
What?
Josh Gordon.
He
goes by Flash on his Insta.
Right? Ain't it like how many teams in the XFL? I mean the USFL? Ain't it?
And UFL?
Yeah, the UFL.
I can tell you right now. Give me a second.
It's a small number. It's a real.
It's about like 8 teams.
Damn.
Let me see. So pulling it up right now, the UFL.
I'm bringing. I look at it.
All right, so remember, it's 8 teams, but there's 2 different conferences.
Right.
In the USFL conference, you got the champion Birmingham Stallions, you got the Houston Roughnecks, the Memphis Showboats, and the Michigan Panthers.
Right.
And then in the XFL conference, you got the Arlington Renegades, your champion Arlington Renegades, the only ones to bring a championship to Dallas.
I see what you did there.
Had to. DC Defenders, the San Antonio Brahmas, and the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Right.
So we have 8 teams, 10 weeks. I believe we have 10 weeks. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we have 10 weeks, and then after week 10, we got conference championships, and then we have the UFL championship.
I'm just like this. Like I'm ready for a good time. Like I met some people. How do I say this? Some old friends of mine who, had some season tickets to the Arlington Renegades game. Like, you got season tickets? Like, yeah, man, I got them. Like, man, like I didn't know how serious. Like, people was really like, it was really like serious. Like, people like really like, okay, like, I see what we on. Like, I'm with it. I'm like, it's such a good time to see. But like to know we got more football. Like, then when the season is over, we got the draft and training camp.
Yeah.
So we getting right back into the swing of things. Like, I'm with all that. And speaking of, we gotta talk about it. Cause we 20 minutes in.
Baseball season.
Absolutely. Absolutely not. We're keeping it football. I don't know nothing about no baseball. I know foosball I know a lot about. But baseball, I don't know nothing about. Just give me the aluminum badges, let me. Or hit it with the ping. Safe. Now, NCAA College Football 25, the trailer, the teaser.
The teaser dropped.
How you feel about that? Because I'm like, I mean, like, if you ain't got the PS5s yet, people, you need to go ahead and get you one. That's all I'm saying.
Is somebody implying that they may or may not have one?
Y'all need to go ahead and get one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this. I'm excited. I'm excited. The teaser dropped early this week, and
Dude, it dropped Monday.
it dropped Monday, the day after the Super Bowl, and they said that a full announcement will be coming out in May, and it is supposed to be releasing this summer. That's I don't know if it's the trailer is dropping in the summer or if the game is dropping in the summer.
Okay, let me correct. Let me do that. Let me bring that.
So help me out.
So they're doing. I know that a trailer. I think that they said more news is coming out in May. So I'm guessing we're getting the trailer because word around the water cooler is coming out July 15th. That's the rumor. So that's right about the time, like, because Madden come out in August. So you got to get this game out early. So they say this is about January around the time it comes out. I mean, July is the time it comes out. It used to come out, so July, all right, cool. So trailer in May, game in July. I'm excited. So I'm like, yo, it's been 10, 15 years.
The last time we had an NCAA back in 2014.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm excited for this game. It's like, I'm like, a lot of people, I say this, depending on what Madden 25 look like, I may not even, I may never play Madden again, bro. If this game is good, only reason I'll play Madden is because I'm doing a race for the Heisman, and I want to put my guy on Madden. That's the only way I'm getting it.
If Madden pulls that to where like you can transfer your guy from like college to NFL for like my career mode or whatever, then I'm all in. I will do it that way. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've played several of the Madden storylines for the last few games, and I think my favorite one that I've played thus far was Madden 23s, where like you're like a fifth-year quarterback signing a 1-year prove-it deal with a team.
Yeah.
And it's like it gives you the option of any team, like pretty much all the teams are available, but like it's like how did they do it? It was like you have a 1-year prove-it deal to sign, and every team in the NFL pretty much offered you a deal, and you can sign with any team. The thing is, though, like it was like an A to an F grade, and it depends on like the need of the team per se. So like a team like the Jets, the Steelers, the Vikings, like those are teams that they will pay you a little bit more because they actually need a quarterback, while teams like the Browns and the Bengals, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Chargers, the Chiefs, like you don't even want to even bother with them because like Burrow, Watson, Herbert, Mahomes, like those guys are solidified. You ain't got to worry about those teams.
You know what's so funny about that? But maybe like I was playing that, but it was more like, dog, the game was so bad because I remember I got signed to a team. Then they say, yo, do you want to re-sign or do you want to wait till the end of the season to sign? All right, I'll wait. Then they offered me another contract. So then I got picked by another team, played 2 years with them. Then I resigned. Then I resigned to a team. I go to the next week. I'm on a whole nother team.
That happened to me. That happened like, okay, so funny story. I signed on with the Panthers, right? I signed with the Panthers.
I was with the Panthers too.
Oh Lord. Wait, was that your starter team?
No, I started with the Eagles.
Damn, you took the job from Jalen?
Dude, they gave me the job. Then that ain't the cold part. I played 1 year. I didn't sound like, I let me see if they're going. Let me see how it's going. Let me see how I play through. Right. I get released. Then I go to the Vikings. 2 years. No, I go to the Colts. 2 years. And I had a 4-year contract. I was on like my second or third year. I was on my last 2 years. Then resigned. Went to the Vikings. 1 year. Got bumped to the Cardinals. Next thing you know, I'm with the goddamn Panthers.
So
I'm like, how am I getting bumped around after winning all these championships? I done got 5 championships. And y'all just throwing me in. Nobody wants to keep this court. Like, y'all suck.
So here's what happened with me. Started with Carolina. did the improbable, got them a chip, right?
Right.
They wanted me to re-sign with them. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hit the free agent market. Saw San Francisco. I was like, I'm signing with the 49ers. Like, they got everything I want. I go to start the season. I'm somehow in Seattle. I go to check, kind of find out I got traded I got traded during the draft. I'm like, what is this?
How'd you finally got traded during the draft?
I guess Seattle was looking for a quarterback and they traded for me and they sent them off their pick or something like that.
They had just signed me to a crazy contract. I'm like, it was crazy. I got signed to.
I had just signed a 4-year deal with my character.
That's how it was to me. I'm like, but here's the thing about the new Madden. Like, I suck in like the weightlifting thing, like the bench press. I sucked at that, but everything else I excelled in. So I'm like, my thing is with Madden, I just feel like the story is so bland. I feel like from a storyline, 2K got Madden beat. I feel like EA, whatever y'all gonna do with this Road to Glory story, this road race for the Heisman story, it gotta be a good story. Because 10 times out of 10, if the story is good, I want to be able to. Because one, you gotta do it. And see, the story got to be good. Because like you just can't have no run of the mill story. Because you gotta think about once you play the first season of Madden, the story is pretty much over. Like you're just playing now.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, it gets repetitive. Like, all right, how many championships can I win now? Like, all right.
It would just make you want to be like, you know what? If that's the case, might as well go ahead and do franchise mode or my ultimate team and just take it from there.
Yep, because like I gotta tell people what I do. I put all the fellas on the game. I put us all on a defensive team. We wreck shop, do our thing. But that's the most fun that I have. But like other than the story,
this man right here got us with the LA Chargers. But then somehow he shifted the team over to a different city and state.
No, I did that not thinking that was gonna happen immediately. I thought it was gonna be the end of the season. Like, this is immediately, okay. I thought, but yeah, I restarted that. I'm like, it's fun doing that because like, all right, we can see who will be the top dog and all this and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. People be going, people be the leading sack leader and interception leader. Like, it'd be fun. Like that's the most fun I have because after you do the story mode, like it ain't cool. Like I think if EA did Madden like 2K, where you could like buy shoes, have your own house, that you could like look around in,
like have the city and like do pickup games or whatever.
That would be crazy. I don't know if that would work because if you got somebody who playing a quarterback, it ain't gonna pass the ball. Ain't nobody gonna, unless you don't want to have no passing yards. Like it'd be like, man, like that'll suck. That'll really. You have to have something like the city or the yard, like make the yard like expansion of like how 2K is. Like, cause some people don't even play the main story in 2K; they just play my court. So you should have something like that.
They do the rec, they do the pro-ams and all that stuff.
Yeah, so EA needs to do something like that. And now that college football and the NIL stuff, hell, if 2K, we can compete football.
Oh, let 2K, because didn't 2K do a football game at one time? Was it the NFL 2K5 and like wasn't Owens on the cover?
Yeah.
Like let 2K mess around and be like, yo, college?
You know they already think about it. It's like
I wouldn't be shocked if like the next 2-3 years we see like 2K come around and be like, yo, we got something for y'all.
Come on, you already know, we can't do 2K can't do a simulated football game, NFL game. They didn't say nothing about college. All right, we're gonna give y'all options now. Who gonna have the best? And then again,
I mean, ESPN tried that already. Like 2K's got NBA, and ESPN tried doing that with NBA Live, and we all know how that went. Don't get me wrong, live was fun live was fun for a little bit, but 2K, like, they've been doing this for a long time. Like, they pretty much, once they had the My Career and they added the city and all this other stuff, it was like they kind of just went leaps. They had that like 100-mile gap between EA.
And
So
like,
I don't know, like maybe 2K does come around and be like, yo, we can get into the college game too. But like, depending on how successful this game is going to be with EA, like, I think it's going to be wildly successful because a lot of people have been waiting for this to happen.
yep.
I know we've been waiting, but like, my thing is like, depending on how successful this is, do we really think 2K has a chance to hop in and be like, yo, now it's our turn?
Yeah, I believe, because like one of the things, like whatever EA is lacking, 2K is going to pick up. Because like the simplest things, like you can't have tattoos in Madden. You can have 2K. You have tattoos in 2K.
That's true.
In NBA. So the smallest thing can just change everything. Oh, I can have this.
Or let's go back to ESPN's NFL 2K, right? What was the one thing that they did that Madden has not done yet?
Oh, that first person mode.
Boy. Imagine
that was a game changer.
Imagine if, like, let's say EA was to like somehow pull that out to where like they have the camera on the helmet, they get the film or like whatever, and they like translate that to the game. Or if 2K would have come out with like a college game, but they bring that first person view back, you're like, yo, you want to look through the eyes of what your quarterback is seeing? Well, here you go. And now you're in the helmet looking around.
That'll be crazy.
Just think about it. Like, if 2K is looking for that edge, like you said, you got the customization, and now you got the first person view of your players, whether you're on defense or offense. Like, it's out there. Like, the possibilities are out there. It's just like, are they going to jump on it?
Yeah, and like you said, like the anticipation for this game is so high. It's like one of the things, like people still like. I saw another guy like, man, I'm not gonna believe it till the game's on the shelf. Like they just gave us a trailer.
You know what's funny though? That teaser trailer, didn't they show all the tweets or all the little replies saying like, oh, this game's not coming out. I want to see this game. I'll believe it when I see it type of stuff. Like, oh yeah, it's coming out. Like, I was cold on their part for them to be like, hey, look, we all saw what you're saying. Yeah, just know it's coming.
And so it's like, my thing is, before we get out of here, I'm like, got to touch on All-Star Weekend and whatnot.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that one because this guy fussed at me for no reason.
And I feel like y'all gotta understand, like, this game is gonna sell. Like, they can tell you this game is coming out next week, people gonna buy it. That's how they anticipate. Like this, like you can think, I can say, yo,
dude, them pre-orders are gonna go through the roof.
I'm pre-ordering, and I never pre-order.
This man said, and I quote, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, this man has said that if they come out with an exclusive version, like a $100 version, he would go out and do it.
I would. I'm like, just for this. If they had
on the strength of the hood.
Like for the hood. I don't even know. I'm not even from the hood, but I'm doing it for somebody's hood. I'm gonna say, I'm like, if they do a Nick Saban edition, as much as I don't like Bama, I would get it just off the strength.
What if? So okay. Who would you put on the college football 25 cover?
I said it before. I do like a Heisman edition cover, like have all the past Heisman winners for the past 15 years, like the past 15 years, or the past.
So let's do it from like 2017 to now.
Yeah, that'll work. Cause I feel like you can't. Like I said, to be fair, no shade, you can't put nobody from the team up north on there right now because you don't want to. Then they had the whole thing with they natty on there. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we took that away from you boys.
I mean, I get
what you're saying. So you really gotta make it. You can have.
Okay, so
Heisman winners.
so if you can make a standard version, a deluxe, and then like an exclusive version, who would you put on the cover? So
Standard cover would be
if you could put like a player or something.
okay. I'll start like this. The deluxe edition will be the Heisman edition. All the Heisman winners from the past, present, all just